But teaching used to be a trade off. I say that all the time, and it's not anymore, especially when it comes to our pensions. Let's talk about it. I am a teacher and a union president, but more importantly, I started teaching in September of 2012, which is right after a lot of states made changes to their teacher pensions to be a lot worse. Like I said, teaching used to be a trade-off. You got into it knowing that the salary was lower than what you could get in corporate America, except you were getting great pension and great benefits. Well, guess what? Those went away and our salary didn't get much higher. Actually, in a lot of cases, it got lower when adjusted for. Anyway, I think I have found a teacher pension system that is even worse than Tier 5 in New Jersey, which is what I'm in. And it's Tier 2 in Illinois, where you cannot collect your full pension until you are 67 years old. For those doing the math along at home, anyone that started teaching at 22, fresh out of college, like so many of us, that means that you would not be able to retire until you had 45 years of teaching. For a non-teacher, that might not sound bad. A lot of people work 40 plus years at their job. Teaching's different. And if you've never been a teacher and all you've ever done is like work a desk job, then I don't want to hear it. And like I said before, that 2011 time period is right around when a lot of states made these massive changes to their teacher pensions, and Illinois is no different. Anyone that started teaching after January 1st, 2011 was put into Tier 2. Anyone hired before that was put into Tier 1, where you could retire at 55 years of age with 35 years of experience. So what that means is somebody that graduated from college in spring of 2010 and got hired at a school teaching in September of 2010 can retire at 55 years of age with 35 years of experience. But their friend who was in all the same education classes and maybe just didn't graduate until December of 2010, so they didn't get hired and start working until January 1st, 2011, they have to work an extra 15 years compared to their friend. 4 months different in their hire date equals 15 extra years of work. That's how narrow some of these margins are. And we see the same thing in New Jersey with the different tiers too. I know people that missed a better tier by a month or two. Luckily, the Illinois Education Association is fighting back against this. They have a whole statewide campaign called Undo Tier 2. So if you are a teacher in Illinois, make sure that you're checking it out. And if you just live in Illinois or have friends that live in Illinois, make sure you're talking about this. Because like I said, teaching used to be a trade-off. We weren't expecting to be millionaires. We were expecting to be paid an adequate salary and get the pension and health benefits that we were promised. And both of those things are being taken away from us. And the pay is flatlined. But if you're a teacher, let me know what your state's pension system is like, and do you have tiers like this?